Hey guys, today I'm on my way to do some thrifting. I've got a package to pick up from a seller on Marketplace, and there's some things in there that I've never had in my collection before. So that'll be cool to take a look at that and see what we have. But I'm about to go into a Value Village. I just came from a Goodwill and there was nothing there. That was very interesting. So let's see if this Value Village is any good. I haven't been here at this one in a while, but every time I came here in the past, I've always picked up some pretty cool stuff. So from here, we're gonna hit a flea market too. So let's go. So that air jammer and the Buddy L car was pretty cool, but I don't collect either one of those items. They were from the 80s though. They both said 80, one said 84, and I think the other one is around the same time. So they're really cool. If I was collecting stuff like that, I definitely would pick them up, or if I was a reseller, but I don't really resell too much anymore. So I kept those on the shelf for another collector. Let's move on. We're going to go to the flea market. It's about 20 minutes from here, and we'll check out and see what's there. There's a lot of really good vendors that sell toys there, so let's check it out. All right, I'm back in the car after the flea market, and I did get a haul. There's some cool stuff in here, and we'll get home and I'll show you what I got. First of all, I met a guy on Facebook Marketplace. Really nice guy, Simon. And first thing I picked up was this Motu jet sled. I've never really seen this before, but it seems like it is complete, and it does have the armor that you can put on the figure, and he can fly around. I think this just slides off. Not really sure. I don't want to break it yet. It slides right off just like that, and you can put that on your figure, slide him on there, and he can either fly or use it as a jet ski. It's got his two rockets or whatever those are there. It does have wheels on the bottom, so it is complete. So it's pretty cool. It says 1985 Mattel. So that was a neat find, but this wasn't actually the thing that I was going to buy from him from the beginning. I was just trying to see if there's other things after the first thing, just to make my time worth more, because I had to drive 20 minutes to pick up the items. And the first things I saw were these, what are they called? Dragonflies. I got 3 of them, and they're kind of ridiculous. And I know that there's not a lot of people, I don't think, that like these, but I think they're really cool. The fact that he still has his wings on him, I think it's really neat. I'm not really sure how these work, but I can see that on the bottom there is some kind of mechanism that you can probably use to twist something, or use a trigger to make the wings go around and they're supposed to fly. But I don't think it was a very successful toy line. I don't think it worked very well. But there's one of them. I just think they're really cool. I think it's a cool idea. It's too bad they didn't work. So there's one. This is the first time I actually got my hands on these before. I've never actually even really seen them in the wild. Here's another one here. This is probably the bad guy. He's got some kind of crazy head. Same thing on the bottom. There's a little mechanism on the bottom that you can use. But these are in pretty good condition. I can imagine that if kids played with these a lot, those wings probably deteriorated pretty quick. So he's really cool. He's got his 2 wings. And then there's this guy here. This is obviously a bad guy too. He's got his head on his chest, and he's got his wings in really, really good condition. This guy is probably my favorite out of all of them, and his wings are in really nice condition. The paint is really nice too, and the white is white. There's not a lot of fading or yellowing on that, so that's pretty cool. They do stand pretty good. This guy here, he's got some weird animal feet, so he has less of a stance. And then, so that's everything I bought from Simon. Thank you, Simon, if you're watching this. And the next thing, I did go to Value Village, which I showed you in the video. Wasn't much there that I collect, that I was interested in. And then I also went to a Goodwill, and there's nothing there at all, hardly, that I wanted. But going to the flea market, the first guy I talked to, see if I can find it here. I picked up this figure. This is a Tycho Battletech figure, and they're really similar from what I can tell, looking at pictures online. They're really similar to Exo Squad. They're pretty small, about 3 inches tall, and they have a helmet. The next thing I found was some Smurfs. I have a pretty good collection of Smurfs, and I tend to not pick up Smurfs very often because I already have like a lot of Smurfs. A friend of mine donated his Smurfs to me, and well, he had a lot of them, a huge collection. And I'll be showing you my collection video here pretty soon. I'm almost done getting my room cleaned up and ready to show off, and I'll be doing some videos. But I got the hockey player, Go Canada Go, and he's got his yellow. And now I have the hockey player already, but he's in white instead of yellow, So I've got the yellow one. I have the clown, which I might already have this one, but this one here is in really, really good condition. I don't think I have this one, but I think I had this one as a kid, but I don't think I have this one in my collection. And then, of course, we've got the surfer, and he's got his surfboard, which is amazing. I can imagine that that would get lost really easily. It does seem to be like it's actually glued to his legs, so that's probably why he still has it. I assume that it would just come out of his hand, but it doesn't. So we've got Surfer Smurf, so that's really cool. And then I had to pick this up. He's not in the greatest condition, and that's okay. This is the TMNT, the Pro Pilot Donnie. And I've been looking for this guy for a while, and he's hard to find, and he's pretty pricey, complete. But I didn't want him complete because I have most of his accessories. I have them right down here. I'm going to check it out and see if I have them all. There's a little bit of paint wear on him, not too bad. I'll probably do a restoration on this, and he should be complete in my collection. I'm going to check out the accessories that I have here and see if I have all of his accessories. That's why I've been looking for him, is because, well, I have his accessories from a long, long time ago. Here is his parachute, which just plugs into the back. So already he's looking amazing. Oh, and yeah, here is his helmet. And we've got his cable here. I'm not sure what that plugs into. Maybe his gun. Does he have a gun? Oh, the back of his helmet, maybe? Looks like it plugs into the back of his helmet. Sweet. So that's kind of interesting. I don't like that. It doesn't really work very well. I'm just going to leave it like that. There must be another accessory. I think he might have a gun or something. Something purple. Let's see if I can find the last thing. I was pretty sure I had all of his accessories. If not, that's a pretty good start. I got him for, by the way, the prices, $40 on this. It was a little bit too much, but I've never seen this ever, so I thought it would be, I had to get that. That's the usual going rate for eBay too when it's complete like this. These guys were each $5 a piece, which I thought was great with their wings. The Smurfs were $2 a piece. This guy was $4, and the Donnie figure was $7 minus the accessories, obviously. I thought I had his gun. I probably do have it somewhere, but I'll have to look and see. I do have some more accessories here, but I don't see his gun, so that's okay. I think he looks great just like that, and I think he will look great in the collection. Let's get him in the front because he's kind of... Let's get these guys in the back, actually, because they're kind of tall. This guy here, I like that Donnie figure. I'm looking for him for a long time. I'm really happy to get him just because of the accessories that I had. So the next thing I got, and I couldn't remember which... I know I had one of these Rambo ninjas. They're called the White and Black Dragon. And the guy wanted $5 a piece for him. I couldn't remember what color I had. Because he only wanted $5, I jumped on both of them. Not only that, they have some of their accessories. This guy has his belt, and this guy has his wrist part. So when I got home, I did check right away, and I have the Black Ninja. So now I have both ninjas with some of their accessories. And for $5, I don't think you can beat that. These guys are amazing. Get them standing up here. They had some other Rambo figures there too, but again, I couldn't remember which ones I had, so I left them on the shelf. I'll make sure I take a note of what I have in my collection. The next time I go, I might pick another one up. With the same vendor there, I got Hannibal. He is in really excellent condition. No paint wear whatsoever. He is really white. All his paint on his shoes are still present. His hair is still in pretty good condition. So this completes my the Clico 6-inch A-Team figures. And I don't have any of the bad guys, but I'm not really interested in the bad guys. I only wanted the 4 A-Team main characters. So that is awesome. And from the same vendor again, I picked up some Jurassic Park items. This motorcycle here. Sorry, this is all tangled up. But this motorcycle, I have the figure for that. So I thought it'd be cool to get the motorcycle for him. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have gotten it. And also, I needed to pick this up. I have the figure and I have the gun, but I didn't have the projectile that goes in it, the claw feature here. And I needed that. So for $10, I got both of those. A little bit too much, actually. I didn't really want to pay that, but he gave me a good deal on the ninjas. So actually, Hannibal and the 3 ninjas were $5 each. So that was awesome. Then I picked up this guy. I can't remember what vendor I got this one from. This is the Smash 'em Bash 'em Bebop. And obviously he's not complete, but the accessory that he comes with is kind of ridiculous, and I really don't care to have it. So I think the idea is he gets hit in the chest and his head pops out. So not the greatest feature, but still a cool figure, and I'm happy to have him in the collection. He's not going to stand. I'll just put him there. And then the last thing, which was a surprise, and I actually didn't know about this toy line, just like the what is that? That's the BattleTech. This is by Tyco, by the way, the BattleTech figure. I didn't know about this toy line at all. So today I've learned about a few things. I've never seen this before. These 3 guys I've never had in my collection or even seen in the wild before. And this guy here I've never heard of. But this guy here is kind of interesting. This is Vitim. It's hard to tell who this guy is, because a lot of information I find they don't seem to be sure either, because of the packaging just kind of has all this wording on it. I think it's by Funtech is the company, and this is Vitim, which is the character, and I think it's Plotter is maybe the I don't know what Plotter is. I think Plotter is like maybe is Vitim Plotter. That's what I think he is Vitim Plotter. But also, I think the line is called Power Force, the Power Force line. And the reason why I picked him up, he kind of reminds me of the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons figures. He has an O-ring in there, and he kind of has the same kind of feel for the plastic. He is riveted like a G.I. Joe, and he has a screw on the back to hold them together, so you can take this guy apart and change the O-ring. And I think I actually have some accessories to this guy, so that's just a win-win altogether. So I don't know if I'm ever going to continue collecting this line, but I'm always looking for new lines to collect that are small like this and that don't take up a lot of room in my collection. My collection room now has become 2 collection rooms, as you can see, because this isn't my main collection room. So I'm trying not to find large items to take up a lot of space, because I have a lot of that stuff already. And hopefully I'll be doing some live streams soon, and I've got some really fun things to do in the live stream. I think they'll be pretty entertaining and pretty fun for you guys to be part of. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.